All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. We're ready to jump into another fascinating topic today, and
yeah, this one's really cool.
It is.
Looking forward to this.
We're talking all about human AI teams, specifically in situations where risk is a major factor.
Absolutely, yeah.
So think about things like making big investments,
Right.
wanting to avoid those big potential losses as much as possible.
Trying to be risk-averse.
Yes, exactly. Risk-averse decision-making.
It's a big deal.
Huge.
Especially these days, right?
Absolutely.
With so much uncertainty in the world.
And to help us really get into the nitty-gritty, we're going to be looking at a research paper called Optimizing Risk-averse Human-AI Hybrid Teams.
Catchy title.
Very catchy, right?
Yeah, I like it.
But this is some cutting-edge stuff.
Yeah, really is.
And one of the things they talk about is using something called reinforcement learning to make these teams even better. So that's one of the things I'm hoping we can kind of unpack today.
Yeah, definitely.
Is how does that work?
Right.
So the paper really focuses on how to get the best performance from these human AI teams.
Yeah.
But I guess before we even get into how to improve them, how do we even figure out
that's the first step.
Who does what
right
in these situations?
Yeah, I mean, that's the core challenge, right?
Okay.
Deciding when the human should take the lead.
Right.
When the AI should step in and when they should collaborate.
Gotcha.
It's tricky.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this paper really digs deep into that.
So let's talk about this reinforcement learning, because I've heard this term before, but I don't really understand how it works.
So think of it this way.
Right.
Imagine you're teaching a computer to play chess.
Okay.
But instead of giving it all the rules and strategies up front, you just let it play game after game after game, and it gets feedback.
Gotcha.
Winning is good.
Right.
Losing is bad.
Makes sense.
And it uses that feedback to adjust its strategies over time.
So it's learning by doing.
Exactly. Learning by doing.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
That's reinforcement learning in a nutshell.
Okay, so I see how that could apply to playing a game. But how does that work with the team?
So let's say the team is managing an investment portfolio. The AI could receive feedback based on the portfolio's performance.
Okay.
Did its decisions lead to profits or losses?
Makes sense.
Did it correctly predict market fluctuations?
Okay, so it's kind of like getting a score.
Exactly, it's getting a score.
Based on how well it does.
Based on its performance, right?
And then it uses that to learn.
Uses that to get better. Yeah. And what's fascinating is the researchers found that by analyzing this feedback, the AI can start to understand, when its computational analysis is more reliable versus when the human's intuition is crucial.
So it's almost like it's learning its own strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly. It's learning its own strengths and weaknesses.
As well as the humans.
And the human's strengths and weaknesses.
Wow. That's incredible.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like it's learning to manage the team. More than just make the decisions itself.
It's not just about, the AI doing tasks.
Right.
It's about the AI learning to manage this collaboration.
Yeah. I remember in the paper, there was a specific example. Where the AI actually learned to defer to the human.
Right.
In certain situations.
Yeah, like in certain volatile market conditions.
Yeah.
The AI recognized that in those specific situations, the human's experience and gut feelings
were leading to better outcomes.
So interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the AI is learning to orchestrate the team's strengths.
Yeah, exactly.
For optimal results.
Wow, this has been incredibly insightful.
It's a fascinating area.
So we've learned that these human AI teams are particularly powerful in these risky situations.
Absolutely.
And this reinforcement learning can really enhance their effectiveness.
Can really make a big difference.
But it makes you wonder, where else could we apply this?
That's a great question.
Right.
I mean, could we use it in emergency response?
Wow.
Healthcare?
Yeah.
Even something like urban planning.
It's fascinating to think about.
The possibilities are vast.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth exploring.
Absolutely. Well, this has been another amazing deep dive.
It has.
So thank you to everyone for joining us.
Thanks for listening.
And keep those brains curious.
And keep exploring.
We'll see you next time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.